How do you create a Linux Live USB 4 installation? Imagine having the power to try out a new operating system without making any changes to your current setup. Creating a Linux Live USB makes that possible. It's a simple way to test or install Linux on any compatible computer. First, you need a USB flash drive with at least 4 gigabytes of storage space. Larger sizes are better if you plan to use a more complex Linux distribution. Remember, this process will erase everything on the USB drive, so back up any important files first. Next, visit the official website of the Linux distribution you want to try. Download the ISO file, which is a complete image of the installation media. For example, if you want to try Ubuntu or Linux Mint, go to their official pages and download the ISO file. The ISO file is usually a few hundred megabytes to a couple of gigabytes in size. Once you have the ISO, you need a tool to write it onto the USB drive and make it bootable. If you are using Windows, popular options include Rufus and Balena Etcher. For Mac users, Balena Etcher also works well. Linux users often prefer built-in utilities like USB Image Writer or the command line tool called DD. To create the live USB, insert your USB drive into your computer. Open the chosen tool and select the ISO file you downloaded. Then pick the USB drive as the target device. Be very careful to select the correct drive to avoid overwriting other data. Start the process, and the tool will format the USB drive, copying the necessary files and making it bootable. This might take a few minutes. After the process completes, safely eject the USB drive. To use it, restart your computer and access the boot menu. This is usually done by pressing keys like F8, F12, ESC, or delete during startup. Choose the USB drive from the list of boot options. Your computer will then load into the Linux Live environment. From here, you can try Linux without installing it or proceed with the installation. Creating a Linux Live USB is a handy skill that opens up many possibilities. It allows you to explore different Linux distributions, troubleshoot problems, or install Linux on your machine without risking your current setup. Remember, always download ISO files from official sources to ensure safety and integrity. With a little practice, making a bootable Linux USB becomes quick and straightforward.